The midnight train. In Mumbai, the local trains are the lifeline of the city, bustling with people at all hours. But there's one train that nobody talks about, the midnight train. The legend goes that this train appears on track 3 at exactly 12 a.m. at the Kurla station. It looks old, much older than any train currently in service, with its peeling paint and dim, flickering lights. And no matter where you board it, you'll never get to where you're going. One night, after a late shift, I found myself at Kurla station. The last regular train had already left, and the platform was empty except for a faint mist that hung in the air. As I sat on a bench, debating whether to wait for a cab or just walk home, I heard it, the soft rumble of an approaching train. Looking up, I saw it pull into the platform. It was the midnight train. The coaches looked ancient, their windows grimy and cracked. But at that moment, all I could think about was how convenient it was. I ignored the strange chill that swept over me as the train doors creaked open. The compartment was almost empty, save for a few passengers sitting unnaturally still. They didn't look at me or acknowledge my presence. Their faces were pale, and their clothes were tattered, like they had been wearing them for decades. As the train started moving, I realized something was wrong. The city lights outside the window were gone, replaced by darkness. The air inside was heavy, and a faint metallic smell lingered. Then I noticed the passengers. Their heads turned toward me, slowly, in unison. Their eyes were empty, no pupils, no whites, just black voids. "Where are you going?" a voice rasped. It wasn't coming from any of them. It was coming from everywhere. Panicking, I ran toward the door, but it wouldn't open. The windows were impossible to break. The train sped up, hurtling through the darkness, the sound of its wheels growing deafening. And then, the lights flickered. For a split second, I saw them all standing around me, their hands reaching out, their black eyes filled with hunger. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the platform, my clothes damp and my body trembling. The train was gone, and the platform was silent again. I thought I was safe, but now, every night at midnight, I hear the faint rumble of a train. And when I look out my window, I see it waiting for me. Because once you board the midnight train, you're never truly free.